Stories is currently underway. Our reporter on the scene is Patricia Visagie. Patricia, good morning to you.
Good morning, Elvis.
Patricia, what can you tell us about this morning's proceedings thus far?
Well, Elvis, and of course our viewers out there, it is week 3, day 11 of the Oscar Pistorius trial. And again, we have seen this trial starting on a very high note, as usual, as we have seen with the other 2 weeks that has passed. This morning, we saw 2 witnesses taking the stand again. Of course, the court started calling Sean Rens. Now, Sean Rens is Oscar Pistorius' firearm supplier, if you may. He's the guy that made sure that Oscar was provided with the necessary guns that he had requested or he had a desire for. He also told the court how every time before Oscar, of course, had to get a firearm, or maybe the first time he made contact with Oscar Pistorius, he underwent a competency test. There's a questionnaire that he had to fill in to make sure that he understand all the legal requirements before handling a firearm or before finding himself in a situation where he has to carry it. And we heard in court how he made it very clear that Oscar Pistorius seemed like he understood all the legal requirements which were posted in the questionnaire that he had to fill out before he, of course, was issued with the necessary firearms that he had requested. He also highlighted that Oscar Pistorius had a love for guns. He went on by telling the court that, normally people have about 4 guns, but Oscar Pistorius already had one, and he had ordered 6 more guns, and this was just 3 weeks before he shot and killed Reeva Steenkamp on Valentine's Day, of course, last year.
Now, Patricia, what can we expect when the court resumes after tea?
Just before we adjourned, on the stand was still Warrant Officer Barend van Staden. Now, Warrant Officer van Staden is the crime scene photographer. He is the photographer from the SABC that was on duty the morning that Oscar Pistorius had shot and killed Reeva Steenkamp. He's also the photographer that went onto the crime scene just after Oscar had shot Reeva Steenkamp to take photos of the crime scene. And of course, he went by to tell the court, which pictures he took. He told the court that he also took pictures of the Paralympian while he was covered in blood. This was just, of course, a while after he had shot Reeva Steenkamp. He also took, of course, pictures of the deceased as she was still in the body in Oscar Pistorius' house. He told the court how he found blood spats on the wall on Oscar's duvet in the bedroom, and he just continued taking pictures of the various parts of the house as he had to, of course, cover the crime scene. We're expecting him to continue with his testimony after the tea break.
And that was the SABC reporter Patricia Visagie reporting live outside the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria, as you just heard from her there, and some of the visuals that you see earlier in court at the Oscar Pistorius trial, where Officer Barend van Staden is currently in the dock, and he will continue his testimony just after the tea break, of course, looking at all the photographs that was taken on the particular day. And I'm sure there will be cross-examination from Barry Roo coming up after that and being grilled around the issue of some of the pictures being taken. That's all.